3, 2, 1, go. So the only mash for text is actually right here. Besides mashing through sleep. You have to mash through that menu that says there is an autosave feature. It's gonna be really awkward when I don't have any rain and my turnips don't grow, because there's no way around that. Unless I guess I could get to like 14, and if I haven't seen 2 rain by then, I can save manip for rain. That wouldn't be a bad strat. So this right here is telling the story about how I used to visit my grandpa on the farm when I was a little kid. Falling off cows, standing on horses, chasing chickens. There's water at the end of that, so I don't know where the rest of those chickens came from. Fishing. Okay, we have the star in our name. Exactly. Got his old dog. And he passed away, so we are now legal tender of this farm here. You can actually decline it there for the any %. Ooh, that's 1 day of rain already. It's the star. It's the star. Ooh, weird. So you don't have to mash here. It's 2 inputs then 1 input, but I mean, yo, F grandpa. Rip. Rest in pepperoni. Oh, that's 2 days of rain. We got it. We're already in this. My angle's a little off. Because, like, so when you jump into bed here, the closer you are standing to the nightstand, the less time it takes for you to get into bed. We did it, folks. Back it up. Alright, the 16th. So the game gives us 2 plots of turnips. We're going to go sell them and then gamble with them immediately. Never had a situation where... Okay. I was worried we didn't have any grapes. So, to have the right amount of money to bet, we need... Okay, we got a 2-star turnip anyway. We need a 2-star turnip, 1 2-star turnip, or a grape. But 2-star turnips are just RNG, so... And just like that, we slept for 2 weeks and now have $3,000. It's that simple. The festival going on today, so they put up these poles everywhere with these weird banners. I don't know how they have the manpower to do that. But that's alright. This is where we have to play the waiting game until the festival opens at 10 a.m. Move. You can't push animals out of the way in this one, however you can walk through them. It's only because we're a ghost, though. Bow together, XO. Spoiler, we were dead the whole time. We're actually the ghost of the previous character in Friends of Mineral Town and more Friends of Mineral Town. So, a couple patches ago in the game, you used to be able to push your horse through some trees, then get on it to clip out of the map, unlike the horse glitch I did earlier, where we spam to get out of the map. But, they did patch some of the trees so you can't push your horse through it, and instead of patching it normally, they just rounded the edges on the invisible barrier, and it is so weird. Oof. At times 12 is nice, but we really can't take it. Can't take the risk. So for this horse race, we need a multiplier of 11 at the very least. This is the hardest part of Friends of Mineral Town speedrunning, is the horse race. You do it in both the remake and the OG version, and it is just as terrible in both. RIP menu storage. Only alive for 2 days. It was a really, really nice glitch that allowed us to bring menus anywhere we wanted. But that got patched out very quickly. Oh, is that a... That was a high enough multiplier, wasn't it? No, it was a 3. Okay. This might work if that 1 doesn't win. So there are 3 horse races every time. The first horse race is determined the night the frame you go to sleep, right? Come on. Oh, he's gonna let me down. Oh! The other 2 horse races reset each time, though. But yeah, this right here is the hardest part of the run. And if you guys ever, I know some of you guys stick around in my stream a lot. Yeah, I get trolled by the horse race constantly, just without stop. My emote is just one of the horses crying. There it is. There's horse cry. Oh, it's okay. To put it into perspective, when I did the run earlier, I had perfect horse race RNG, and before I did that run, I did a backup save that took me 45 minutes to get horse race RNG that would work. Thankfully, we have a backup save. I'm probably going to attempt this 4 times total, 4 resets I'd give it. In regular runs, if I'm trying to PB, I reset every time. But if I'm like routing a run, I'll try it like 4 times, 5 times. Marathon will do 4. You got me. You guys caught me. You can change the camera angle. I don't know if you guys know that. It's weird though. So this is attempt number 3. We'll try one more time after this. If not, I'm just gonna load the backup save I have. I'd rather be safe than sorry. And hold you guys hostage here for 2 hours while I get perfect horse race RNG. Who's Jennifer? She's not in the original. Jennifer is one of the new bachelorettes alongside Brandon, who is one of the new bachelors. Is that horse race 3? Or is that 1? No, that was 1. Okay. And then, so she is a runaway from home, actually, I believe. It's very hard translating the lore correctly when it's all in Japanese. But yeah, she's a runaway from home. She lives in a tent by the Kappa Lake. And Brandon is Goth's apprentice. He's a craftsman. He's a woodcutter. He's only got like 48 wood cutting though. I forgot what horse I bet on, to be honest. Ooh. I think I bet on the black horse though, right? Yeah, rip. All right, last attempt, and then we're gonna load up a save. Yeah, she stays at the end, but also has a tent at Kappa Lake, Kappa Pond. I don't think it has an official name because one of her hard events is to name it. Thank you for the good luck, Strawberry. Appreciate it. I really need it with how bad this horse race is. Thankfully, resetting this one is significantly faster than in OG Friends of Mineral Town. In this, it's a 5-minute reset. In OG, it's like a 25-minute reset. Yeah, so the horse race is predetermined on the night before, the frame you go to sleep. Just the first horse race, though. The second horse race is... we already bet on this horse race, but the one is going to win. Because we don't have it completely yet, but there's a pool, essentially, of horse races. And just be like Rick this morning. Exactly. There's like a pool of horse races, essentially, that you can get per frame. It's... I don't know exactly how it works, so I can't fully explain it. But, like, we saw those exact same odds before. We're just going to load our backup save, sadly. Which means we're not going to have the star in our name. Oh, no. So, for the rest of the horse race, what we do is I win medals, and then I just buy a metric ton of brooches. Brooches sell for... enough money to essentially supply us for the rest of the run. Yay, we did the horse race. Alright, and we're going to sell all the brooches there, and because today's a festival day, none of our stuff will ship anyway, and so it'll technically ship on the 19th, so we won't get the money until the 20th, and now we have it. It's okay, we gotta do everything today anyway. Rain is super difficult with Jennifer because every time it rains, she doesn't leave the inn until like 11. I mean, you can go into the inn really early, but you have to go up a flight of stairs and screen transition every time it rains, essentially. We also gotta meet a couple people. We gotta meet Jeff and Basil. That's about it. Rain or snow, they will deliver the mail. The best part about this Harvest Moon is that you can backwalk. You can moonwalk. Oh yeah, I'll give you guys a quick... So you used to be able to push your horse out of these trees up here, and they rounded. Look how big that rounding is on these. Like, they just rounded the invisible wall on them as their solution. Jennifer likes chocolates. Makes it pretty easy. The remainder of this run is going to be handing her chocolates every single day that we possibly can, and then triggering hard events and marrying her at the end. We need 60,000 XP, or yeah, I guess XP would work for that, but we need 60k affection points to be able to marry someone. And we also need to see all their heart events and own the large bed. Those are the only requirements in this one. We don't have to have every piece of furniture before the large bed to get the large bed, so that's good. That was weird. That's Basil. That's Mary's father. Rip. Anne's run is actually really fast in this because you can buy things from the inn, and that gives affection. This is Jennifer. She's the new bachelorette in the game. She lives at the inn and also in that tent by Kappa Pond. So that's pretty cool. This is the new area to the game where they just broke it wide open, gave us some hidden forest. So we're gonna take some of that money that we gambled and buy 750 wood, 300 stone. Well, yeah. So every single bachelor and bachelorette from the original game has a hidden affection boost. But when they added the 2 new bachelors and bachelorettes, they don't have one. Supposed to be a reindeer. Yeah, they added no affection boost for them, which is just almost lazy, I want to say. But that's alright. But yeah, so like Potpourri and Rick gain 2,500 affection every 2 heart levels on your chicken, and gains affection every 10 items you buy at the end. Yes, reindeer. Weekend music. So this is a lot like the Anne run, except we wait longer. Jennifer's who I married in my casual run of this, my playthrough. Another little quirk. So we're gonna be doing. Is this the same run? No, it is a different run. Same game though. Actually, let me change my. We get the full. So today's a festival day. We can't really do anything. So this game allows for same-sex marriage. Believe it's the first Harvest Moon to do so. In the original, you could not for Friends of Mineral Town, but you can in this one. The only downside to it is that you cannot see their heart level until after you're dating them. So we're kind of just going in blind here. Yo, G Hines, thanks for the good luck. A DS Cute had it on JP, right? They had the best friend system as well. Magic Melody sort of had it too. That's awesome. But yeah, as you notice, she has no heart level. That's alright though. We'll survive. Nice thing about Jennifer is essentially all of her heart events can be triggered in the same sitting. So we're gonna try to trigger as many at once as we can. However, we need to give enough chocolate to get there. But yeah, they added this also. This wasn't in the original. This was all just straight. You couldn't cut through here. Kind of nice. There's a lot of quality of life things. I don't know. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely Yuri waifu material. Facts. Facts. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'm hopefully pretty knowledgeable at this game. We're gonna have to wait every morning for her anyway. That text box right there said that the house extension was done, which means we're gonna start getting a ton of mail. The reason I bring that up is because normally with normal pacing, your mailbox fills up at around spring. Or I mean at around fall 1, and then the mayor harasses you about it and costs you like 15 seconds a day. Why aren't they working on the English translation but saying they're working hard at it? They really are straight up lying, I feel like, because after data mining this game, people found that the English translation is in it. Like, it's here. What kind of more full game categories are there? Okay, so there's all power berries. The problem with that is, like, like getting to the winter mine, it doesn't benefit us with the horse glitch, because by the time your horse is grown fully, it's practically winter 1. I think he fully grows on like fall 27. We haven't really found a practical use for it besides not having to befriend Carter to get to his mushroom farm in the fall. All achievements. That's true. All achievements will take days. Yeah, the game has an in-system achievement list. It actually carries over too for like per saves. However, if you wipe your saves completely, it resets, which is nice. What do I think about the soundtrack of this remake? I really like the soundtrack of this game. It gives me the feeling that OG Friends of Mineral Town had, but the songs are like, you know, a little more orchestrated. Some of the songs really, or some of the new songs are pretty good too, like Weekend Music is nice. I wish they would have added songs to the beach and the mines, but they opted not to. It's okay. You okay? Christina's sick. Nope, just ketchup. Yeah, all achievements is pretty nuts. Yes, you can get all of the same records. including the ones you could only get from A Wonderful Life. The best thing about this game is that you can't litter by accident. What are some other good additions to this? The backpack system, absolutely incredible. Stacking items is amazing. Not having the TV shopping network, another great feature in my opinion. I did not like that. It's very stressful speedrun wise. And even casual play wise, it's very stressful. If you miss a Saturday, you just don't get it for another week. Gray's hat is the only thing that's worse. Yeah, Gray doesn't have his hat anymore. You don't have free-form cooking anymore. I don't know if anybody ever used that, but you used to be able to just take ingredients from your fridge and cook stuff up. Now you have to have the recipes for it, and honestly, I think that was a poor choice, but you get 8-axis controls. They added holes to the spring mine so you can fall down floors. Yeah. Yeah, like Harvest Moon DS's mines. No enemies in the mines, though, sadly. Yeah, they made it so you can't litter. Just a ton of quality of life stuff. You can always check everybody's affection with you, essentially. With, like, that. Shows all their friendship, birthdays, everything. You can see if you've gifted them and talked to them for that day. It was an awesome casual playthrough. The best addition is the Harvest Moon DS title screen music. That's a fact. They added a ton of pets to the game as well. You don't get a dog right away. They don't give you a dog, but instead, if you do some... if you give the Harvest Goddess gifts, which brings Van to your town, and he'll start coming once a month, he'll sell new pets every single month. And that'll be, you know, dogs, cats, capybaras, and penguins. So that's kind of cool. Another thing I don't like is that you can't pick up animals anymore. It was just a weird change for me. You just like pet them instead now. Like chickens you don't pick up. There's no consequences for not feeding your animals except they won't produce the next day. There's no sickness for animals, and animals don't die either. You have to sell them. Yeah, it's no doggo. Big rip. Tomorrow's the beach festival. It's nice though. It's like it's like playing Friends of Mineral Town, except minus everything that was difficult and upsetting about it. Like frustrating stuff. All the frustrating stuff's gone. Yeah, yeah. Normal also has no death either for animals. Yeah, you think they would have done it for difficulty's sake. Like, there's 2 difficulties, and the only difference between them is essentially how much money you make from things, from selling things. The value of the coin is higher. Yes, you can play Frisbee. You have to for one of the power berries. But it works a little differently. Like you... Oh yeah, the big thing. You can see your stamina, and that little circle on the left is your fatigue. Which both of those used to be hidden. And the fatigue's got 4 or 5 stages before you pass out. It's got 5 stages before you pass out. And that icon changes with each one. All cows still magically produce milk. They also added different flavor cows. You have your regular cow, and then you have chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry cows. And they produce milk of their type. It's the beach festival. I just said that. This was RNG manip. There. It's to not get storms in the summer. You go out in the beach festival. Yeah. Let's go with that. They added new livestock as well. You can get alpacas, and for your chicken coop, you can get rabbits. They share a coop, and the alpacas share a barn. Yep. Yeah, I bought some in my main run because I've been trying to do achievements, and I think you need, like, a full barn. You can do both, actually, the odd fellow. You can make the flavored milks and also produce them. Yep, different breeds as well. Definitely getting this game when the XE gifts off their butts. For real though, the translation's already there. Like it is in the Japanese version of the game. Like people data mined it and then just switched the languages, and people have been playing on like Switch emulator in English since like the game came out. Since like 4 days after the game came out. Imagine if flavor cows existed in real life. It'd be weird. It'd be out there. It'd be pretty cool though. Yeah, I think honestly no littering is my favorite part of this from the other changes of the speedrun. Yeah, all they had to do is fix some of the rough translations and make it fit text boxes. It's already like refined now. Cheddar made from strawberry milk. Strawberry milk's lit. You consider this the definitive version of the game? I freaking love Friends of Mineral Town, and this version is nothing but a good time on top of my already brimming love for this game. Yeah, honestly, I love the absolute hell out of Friends of Mineral Town, but playing SoSFoMT has made it hard for me to go back and play it because it just feels it just feels like it's lacking stuff, you know? It feels difficult and wonky, and I've put so many hours into that game, and it's hard. Spacing out releases on purchase, yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, I heard they added what, like 4 to 6 lines of dialogue to Rune Factory 4. Like I understand this as well, like playing or what was I saying? Oh, like they added so much content to this as well. They added 2 hard events for every single bachelor and bachelorette. Added 2 new bachelors and bachelorettes. Like that's a lot just on top of that. Yeah, things like the inventory, exactly. Like having to pull things out with commands. Like all of my inventory is managed with my right stick. And it's just so good. They had like no inventory at all. Yeah. And then Harvest Moon DS came out, and you could have like every single item ever in the game, and then even more space still. Yeah, to get all the jewels. You actually still have to get to year 50 in this one to get it as well. It's like one of the only things they didn't cut down. They cut down like cursed tool time. They cut down all this other stuff. The beach house is still in this too, which is nice. Yeah, that's already double the romantic cutscenes in the game. Yeah, same sex too. Like you can date in this game as well, which you could in the other Story of Seasons games, but you can date every single bachelor and bachelorette. There's an achievement for dating all of them at once. Yeah, you need to be married for 50 years to get Mountain Cottage. You haven't gotten to the end of this game yet? Yeah. Yeah, that's just something we had to we had to come across in testing. Because you need it for 100%, which is the theoretical category that's never going to be run. However, it is a lot faster to get there in this game. It takes, I think, 13 minutes to get through a year. Desert would know that. I think he went through it. Seems like a bad thing to get an achievement for. You get a baby no matter what. I actually don't know. That's a really good question. I have not had a kid yet in my casual playthrough. However, you can have kids with the same gender. The goddess comes and essentially grants your wish for that, which is really cool. And, yep. Yeah, you wouldn't even need it, exactly. I think it, the jewel in this, I think it measures like your fatigue in a numeric value. Or no, it's a regain system in this one. So like the Kappa jewel regains your fatigue. The other one from the other mine regains your stamina over time, and then the third one, which requires the jewel from the Mountain Cottage, like regains stamina at double speed or something weird like that. It's very uneventful. Stork strats, yep. Yeah, I don't believe there's achievement for getting the Mountain Cottage. I'm not 100% sure though on all the achievements. We're gonna trigger some of our events today. This will kind of give us a good gauge at what her heart level is too, depending on which ones I can trigger. Kappa wears like a hat in this one. That was kind of disappointing to me. I liked how Kappa looked. Yeah, all achievements run for this. It'll be long. I still don't think... Like, marrying the goddess will be shorter, for sure. You have to cook all recipes, eat all recipes, so you have to do them all. And then give all recipes to the goddess, so you have to do, like, every recipe twice, I think, for all achievements. Obtain an obscene amount of money, have, like, the town villa. I don't know if there are achievements for each of the houses, though. I'll have to check. Whoops. I was thinking about brooches. Yeah, make each recipe twice, yeah. Crazy stuff like that. Today's Wednesday, right? I guess I probably should have ran the other way. What's weird is with like some of these new transition screens, there's like faster ways to get everywhere. Another big quality of life thing that I wish they would have done, it seems so easy to do in the other one, is they linked these two maps together. I wasn't sure which one that was. And then Marry the Harvest Goddess. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can date everybody too, actually. You can propose dating to everyone. So you can date every single person, then marry the Harvest Goddess. Just swerve everyone else. This is why we had to meet Basil. So that was Blackheart 1 and Blackheart 2, back to back. Oh, did she leave? No, there's no way she did, right? Oh, she must have left. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is very similar to the first one. You need to do Orange Heart with event with everyone, yeah, to trigger for the achievement. It's the first one, right? She asked us to name this pond. Did I walk right by her? Must have been looking at chat. Yeah, it is. It is a really good balance. We can actually exit this cutscene by doing that. Okay, so it looks like we did black, black, purple. I don't think we can do blue heart today. I don't think she's there yet. We can go check real quick, though. It's not going to hurt us. I don't think so, though. One inventory shouldn't get us there. Oh, it did. Nice. Alright, so we just triggered 4 heart events back to back. Okay, cool. Yeah, I must have just missed her. My bad. Let's just say things are moving pretty fast. Gives me some nice potpourri. That's her event item. They're gonna make a Wonderful Life remake. I think if they're going to remake Forget Me Not Valley, they're gonna remake Harvest Moon Diaz. That's a good assessment right there. Just made my day. That was awesome. Oh man, there's So is it Harvest Moon DS remake for sure? That's what I think they'll do. The engines are like so similar for DS and Friends of Mineral Town. I feel like it's just an easy choice for them. I'm definitely gonna play Rune Factory 4 when it comes out in like 10 days now. Is Rune Factory the 4? Or which Rune Factory is it where you can get the like the ending with a bunch of girls? Story of Seasons DS : Switch. Story of Seasons DS2 Electric Boogaloo. But Harvest Moon DS with the ocean fishing glitch. Yeah, but being able to marry the witch princess in a 3D environment, that's the dream. Curveball, the remake Harvest Moon back to nature. It's the same thing as SoSFoMT, except you get greenhouses. The dream is marrying the witch princess in VR. Damn. Get the mermaid too. Harvest Moon 64 remake. Harvest Moon 64 2. What if they port it to the Switch like how they did it with NES and SNES? And it ran significantly faster, but it's just as hard as the Wii U because you can't get the angles right without an N64 stick. Harvest Moon 128. That would be cursed for sure. And you can fish in the pond. I'm always excited when we do this marathon because it always means a bunch of new runners. Like, I'm always hyped for that. Just agree that they need to remake every SOS. I agree. Or every Harvest Moon game. I totally agree. They really should. Watch them remake a really weird one next. Like Puzzle D Harvest Moon. It'll be Puzzle D SOS. Rip. That's not who I wanted to talk to. Yeah, I actually can't get the achievement in my casual playthrough of dating everyone. SOS Mad Dash, no please. I'm gonna run that game. I think you guys underestimate the my ability to truck through terrible games. I don't know. People have been saying the gameplay is good though. I saw a couple reviews where people were saying the gameplay's pretty good. Obviously, gonna have to get it on PC though. I doubt it'll run. That'll show not to me. The Story of Seasons Sprite Station? Yo, wait, Apple Spice. That's a really good idea. That's what it would be called. Alright, from now on I'll call it Story of Seasons Sprite Station. Love that. SOS My Little Shop. Have you guys played My Little Shop? I did it on stream the other day because I wanted to route it. I did not realize that that game worked on a legitimate day cycle. You have to go and change the date of the Wii every single time you want to progress the story a little bit. Also, there is nothing online. There's like rarely anything online about how to complete that game. It would have been a really good mobile game. And we'll leave it at that. Yeah, Witch Princess. Of course. I sadly had a copy of that game where she could not count animals I've killed. Or Purple Heart. Wasn't there a Wii U Harvest Moon they were gonna make, and then it was like released on mobile instead? Or am I dreaming about this? Am I imagining this? You mean like Light of Hope? Hey, I heard that game's a pretty chill speed run. Please tell me that game doesn't run fastest on iOS. What the hell is this game? It is... I don't even want to call it a Harvest Moon game. Because the controls for it are so jank as well. Like, if you guys have a chance... I'm gonna plug myself real quick. Go check out the VOD of me playing. I get extremely frustrated. Seeds of Memories. Right. I thought that was supposed to be in the Wii U, though, right? I think it was announced for the Wii U. Are the Natsume Harvest Moon games really bad? Uses the Seed of Memories engine, then they ported Light of Hope to mobile. Oh god. Yeah, I heard it's a very click intensive. Like if you played it on Steam, I think the speedrun for that is pretty click intensive. I think you guys were talking about that in my chat like 2 days ago, something like that. Skytree is good enough. It's 8:20. What am I doing? Standing outside waiting for it to come out. We've had a lot of rain this run. They seem to be getting progressively worse. Yeah, like, look at this rain. It's just wild. Feels like each day is just taking longer and longer. However, she should be getting pretty close to Greenheart. I believe something along those lines. It's only like 2 full inventories of chocolates. What's my favorite Harvest Moon outside of Friends of Mineral Town Back to Nature / SOS Friends of Mineral Town? Harvest Moon DS. I'm sorry. I know they're all similar, but Harvest Moon DS is honestly like a very, very close second to Friends of Mineral Town for me. There's just so much content there. The mines are awesome. You feel like the achievement, like getting sprites feels like a really good achievement system. I don't know. Speedrunning that game's frustrating, but Skytree seems to indicate that they were beginning to learn what the fan base wanted, but then Seeds of Memories and Light of Hope showed that they no longer cared and just wanted the money. Oof. That's not me though. But yeah, I should be depending on how this marathon goes. I think what, my stream's only two or three followers away from all power berries. And that'll be a really dope run in this game. Yeah, so many people play him. It's wild. Like, Light of Hope's like got a huge fan base. That's why you got a Japanese copy of DS Cute. And the waifus. Aw, yeah. The Yuri. A lot of people are surprised. Just because Harvest Moon, I feel like, is such a niche in people's nostalgia and people's childhood. Hi, Mighty Myth. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're all doing pretty good. I'm doing great. This run's going pretty smoothly, even though we've had a lot of rain. And chat's super active. I love active chat. I just get to talk about Harvest Moon all day. It's fantastic. Yeah, Harvest Moon DS is a pretty glitchy mess, though. Marry the mermaid, she just disappears. You can marry the gourmet in SOS Friends of Mineral Town. And I want to do a run of it really, really bad. It does not seem that difficult, is what's super exciting about it. It seems pretty realistic. Unlike more Friends of Mineral Town, where it's like awful. But like, he's got like a set of requirements. I mean, besides, okay, so the only problem is all recipes. But if you're doing just all recipes by itself, it's not hard. It's when you tack it on to like goddess marriage and Kappa marriage. That's when it gets really difficult. Even the old games. Yeah, that's a good idea. The education of the name change. Dragon Quest says Dragon Warrior. Nobody calls the old games Dragon Warrior anymore. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I've been playing Dragon Warrior. Oh. The game's impossible. Dragon Warrior 1. Yep, exactly. A Wonderful Life is the Harvest Moon that everybody grew up with, I feel like. The GOAT Game Boy game? Absolutely. All the Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest Monster games like that. Oh, I love those games. Wonder how the run is for that. Probably infinity long. 19 hours, something crazy. But yeah, I think we can actually make a compiled list. So I have the guide for this game, right? It's all in Japanese. I have a Japanese Kindle account for it. And it has all of the recipes and how to obtain them. And some you obtain, you know, from cooking other recipes a couple times. Cooking recipes with eggs 5 times or with cabbage 5 times, stuff like that. I think it's possible to essentially make a recipes route where we just put them all together. Yeah, despite what the box art would tell you, even the game cart. My game cart says Final Fantasy 3. That's wild. SOS Magical Melody, SOS DS. People would get confused, yeah. See, that's the problem then, is like, we'd have to call it, what, OG? OG Friends of Mineral Town and SOS Friends of Mineral Town. Otherwise, we'd have two. Yeah, they are still being published as Harvest Moon. Yeah, I really think we could compile an actual route for recipes. All recipe speedrun coming in hot. Because that's the thing, like, so say you hit somebody on their birthday. So like in my run earlier, I gave Potpourri and Rick's mom a gift on her birthday, and she taught me a recipe, right? Essentially every single character in the game has one recipe they can teach you. So that would probably come first. Or well, that would probably come with like their birthday. So we'd line that up and then piece together the rest in between, something like that. I'm ready. The only one we'd have to get is ketchup. Yeah. Them still publishing games called Harvest Moon is making it really hard for people to get into Harvest Moon games now, I feel like. It would encourage more farming, that's for sure. So sleazy. Yeah. Rip. You can clip through this on your horse. That's about it. That's all it does. I messed around a lot with Out of Bounds before we found the horse Out of Bounds. But I still work. Like, I'll stay up late at night. If I can't sleep, I will just go on my casual playthrough and try to find Out of Bounds without the horse. Because if we can find Out of Bounds without the horse, you can enter Wintermine early. Hey, Lukey, what's up? Good to see you. We'd have two teams making new games. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen, like, the aesthetic of Mad Dash, but it definitely looks like a mobile game. I heard the gameplay's alright, though, so I guess I'll have to play it and judge it for myself. Oh, what festival is today? 24th of summer. My bad. Yeah. That would have been nice if they made nice games. Oh, awesome. Hell yeah, Lukey. I'm glad it works. That's so exciting. I messed around with it and oh, you were there when I messed around with it in SoSFoMT, and it just does not work in SoSFoMT. I've tried it in DS as well. I couldn't really get a good test on it. It seems very impossible in practical, maybe usable in TAS, but in practical you have to use the touchscreen to save, so like it is difficult to say the least. Something in the vein of A Wonderful Life, yeah. Or Wii games, yeah. I gotta go back. I never got into Animal Parade because the intro just felt so long to me. I think that's why I didn't enjoy it as much. But after seeing MC run it, I'm like really into it. Seems pretty dope. This is kind of a disappointment all around. Is this game? It has not been announced for the West yet. I can't imagine that it'll be longer than April, though. That's what's so crazy to me. But yeah, they were talking earlier about how they might be giving room for Rune Factory 4 to like grow, and I think that's a really good idea as well. That's probably what they're doing. That's why they haven't released this in English yet. I'll have to play SOS1. That's on 3DS, right? Oh, I guess all of them are. It's been announced but no date, yeah. Yeah, the English title, the English files are in this, just, so it's gotta be a matter of time. Yeah, I think Rune Factory 4 being on the Switch is gonna blow up. Oh, that's pretty cool, making your own furniture. That's true too, because Animal Crossing is coming out, and Animal Crossing would honestly probably eclipse this if we're being realistic. Like we're all Harvest Moon fans here, but Animal Crossing, like, it would eclipse this. Yeah, since the games are niche enough already, for sure. Breed fish and catch fish. I love fishing in video games. Fishing in video games is like one of my favorite things. Fishing on the 3DS with the AR system, that was pretty dope. Yeah, Animal Crossing's awesome. I'm definitely gonna stream the hell out of it. I have only played Rune Factory 4. I have not played any of the previous ones. Ah, hey kitty call, I didn't even see you. Yeah, yeah. If you play Harvest Moon, I feel like you play Animal Crossing. I mean, especially with how popular Stardew Valley got, you're definitely got a new chance. Okay. Rune Factory 4 standalone. Yeah, exactly. It's super good though. Combat in it's pretty fun too. You're kind of hesitant to start a new one. That's fair. Just speedrun one. Whoops. Thought that was my door for some reason. Really? You don't like Stardew Valley? I don't know. I like Stardew Valley. I like Stardew Valley also, you know? Plus the multiplayer in it is like perfect now. It's pretty dope getting online with 3 other people and playing Stardew. They get harder to play backwards, yeah. You can blaze through it. Okay, okay. Happy home designer, for sure. Is this game like Animal Crossing? They are very different, but I like them both equally. Yeah. Oh, what? You guys see that? Like, it just, I pressed A a couple times. I just didn't give it to her. I must have been standing at a weird angle. That mid-generation Harvest Moon feel, that's fair. Yeah, I grew up playing both also. Have an entire hidden behind a random trigger, yeah. It's like Light of Hope to you? Damn. Those are some harsh words. The question bugged you because Harvest Moon came first. Yeah, I mean, I like simulation games like that. You know, I like doing chores in video games. I don't know. Ultimate childhood chill game, Holy Trinity. Yeah, for real, the Rune Factory is pretty intense. This has been like an AMA while I'm just giving chocolates to a girl. You playing through them, boys? Oh yeah, good luck. Alright, we're almost at a point where we can start dating and do some weird stuff. Exactly. Yeah, Rune Factory is pretty dope. Rune Factory 1's got a really short run too, I think like an hour. Or Rune Factory 1, I thought somebody posted like, yeah, something real crazy with it. Maybe like a 29. I don't know. Jennifer is pretty cool though. I'm really excited for the English release. It's sub 20 now? I can't believe that, wow. I can't wait for the English release to understand her story a little better. It's just really hard. Like, even going through and translating all the dialogue, it's still kind of difficult. Rune Factory 4, Animal Crossing, Mega Man Zero. Oh, I forgot about Mega Man Zero. Bravely Default. Is that coming out soon? Maybe they didn't. I don't think they gave a date for that, actually. Never mind. Bravely Default 2. Can you get in a final dungeon without the wolf now? Wow, that's crazy. Yo, when are they adding Pete to Smash? Season 2, Smash, add Pete. No more Fire Emblem. Give us an SOS character. Yes, Bravely Default is slept on. That game's awesome. Took a high level session to me that sells for 100k. Oh, that's awesome. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Nice. Oh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. You guys played the demo for that yet? It's pretty neat. It's all drawn. Alright guys, 2 more days, 2 more days. And we can trigger some events here. Oh, Octopath Traveler. That's a fun speedrun too. I've done the Cyrus speedrun of that game. It is equally as frustrating and fun as I want it to be. It should be like 15 minutes cruel, I think. 15 to 20. I can't see her hard value as a girl, so I can't put it like an exact. But I can, like, in 2 in-game days, I can give you a lot closer of a time estimate. You did Tressa. But didn't quite end up working out. Yeah, I want to learn some more routes in it. Cyrus was just like... felt pretty straightforward, so I learned that first. Yeah, I can give you like a closer estimate. Um, the the problem is I don't know for sure because horse race was terrible. So like my ingrained times are weird or like off. But yeah, today or tomorrow in game because it won't be a Tuesday then. But yeah, if you guys haven't played Octopath, you like turn-based combat, it's a very beautiful game too. Like the artwork for it, mwah, perfect. It's like everybody's paper in it almost. I don't know how to explain it. It's really good. When are we getting Story of Seasons, JRPG? Combine my two favorite loves: turn-based combat and farming. You're on so many more games. Yeah, respect to you though, Lukey. I am the kind of person who has a large Steam library and then I see something else new and then I don't finish what I was playing. Octopath Travelers is my favorite Paper Mario game. That's a fact. Looks at exactly, Cario. Just like that. 275 games deep backlog. And then Rune Factory 4 comes out in 10 days, so you know. Probably not catching up. So today we can probably trigger Bravely Default is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Bravely Default's super good. Like super good. Octopath has a very similar combat system to Bravely Default. That's probably why I like them both so much. Yo, I cannot relate to that more. That's the issue for me. I'm playing Paper Mario Color Splash, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. But like, I'm still playing through it, and it's just taking me forever. Dragon Quest XI S, very good, very good. Cruel runs that, don't you? Right? Yeah, it is so good. I was playing that game alongside watching Cruel run it. Oh, that game is gorgeous. Run is a big word. Started learning it and then got distracted with other stuff. That's fair. Oh yeah, Xenoblade's getting a remake as well, right? It's getting like a full remaster, new artwork, everything, new voice acting. That's so badass. I love that. But that was a thing. That's awesome. Because Cruel's a god. Just do it. It's simple. It's easy. Yeah, 10 was getting a port, for sure. I played through 11 on PC, and then I played through 11S in 2D on the Switch. Oh, really? I love stuff like that. I'm excited for this explanation as well. I'm gonna have to screenshot it later. Your card never got DLC. Rip. Alright, so that's house upgrade 2. As soon as that's done, we'll buy a big bed and we'll be able to trigger Orange Venus. It does. It does kind of pierce. Could have made me into BH. I like certain games' bit music. I mean, when you hear Friends of Mineral Towns 19 million times, though, I get that. GBA sound chip's more the issue. That's fair. Projecting out that little speaker. We're gonna be cutting this run close to estimate. Yeah, I love this nest. Oh, it's like the event DNS server for Pokemon that's up right now. That gives you all of the event Pokemon that you can do. It lets you listen to the old music in this game. That'd be awesome. It's not due today. Let's just sleep a couple days. That's fair. Alright. So we got house upgrade. It's a Monday. It's sunny. We can trigger some crazy good stuff now. We're gonna get Orange Venus. We're gonna date her. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will be interested when he runs it. Pikmin series race, I'm in. Consider me in. I love Pikmin. It's like they come out of the woodworks. He's gonna be at like orange right now. Fingers crossed. $62 games total. That's crazy. It's impressive though. It's so impressive. Oftentimes I see Cruel on and it inspires me to stream. Hey, we got Orange Venus. How are the new marriage candidates in SoSFoMT? We're marrying one right now. She's alright. I like them. I think they're pretty cool, to be honest. Come here. He's trying to escape. So what we do there is we show them the orange Venus, and now we're dating. It's not exclusive. You can date all of the bachelors and bachelorettes in the game. I was really hoping I wouldn't trigger this. I'm so interested in why I triggered the other one first this time. Yeah, all at once. You can be dating all of them. There's an achievement for it, for giving all of them the orange Venus. She is at yellow. Nice. They don't get mad either. Yep, there is an achievement for it. Like 90% of her events are like option 2. It's just weird. This is a conversation about how she feels about leaving her parents, like running away. Something along those lines, and how her parents feel about it. No, you don't have to break up with them either. Honestly, cruel. I'm not sure on the time estimate. I'm a little worried now. To see her at yellow, unless she hits orange like tomorrow. That's like, we're still at like 10 or 11 chocolates still. Okay. Sounds good. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm super excited to see Mad Taz's run though, with the new mind skip. Super tedious, but definitely saves time. Oh, she did hit orange today. What? That's wild. Let's buy big bed and trigger hard event 2 today. Okay. So orange, the orange event, that one's one of the later ones. You have to trigger that. By the time you get up, that's fair. But yeah, we triggered that one at 7 p.m. It's a late one. That's fair. You guys want to see the biggest lie in gaming history? Opens at 11 a.m. It doesn't. What put us behind? Just a couple. Yeah, it opens at 11:10, almost 11:20. It's like it's one tick away from 11:20. You can buy multiple trees in this one too, which is pretty sweet. Trees that grow fruit in each season. Yeah, I'm sure it'll work itself out. And we're gonna go trigger the 7. Oh yeah, we did. MC did Blue Bell. Rip Magical Melody too. I was super excited for that one. Yeah, Mad Taz has been shaving crazy time on his too. Yeah, I found a new trick yesterday for power berries. You can go overestimate if RNG and nasty. Ooh, knock on wood now. We gotta. Everybody knock on wood. That's exciting. I'm super excited for the Game Boy Color ones. I love those. For the Game Boy ones. All of the handheld Harvest Moons I grew up with, though, you know, it wasn't. So I grew up playing Back to Nature on PS1. That was like the only game I ever played on PS1 besides Tomba 2. And once I started getting handhelds, it was just Harvest Moon, Harvest Moon. No, but that sounds awesome. I would be a big fan of that. Tomba 2, you love Tomba 2? See, I'm about to, I think I'm gonna learn that speed run. Just so I can just say I know it. That game's so niche. I feel like nobody ever talks about it unless it's the GDQ incident with Tomba 2, which is so sad because I love that game. And it's on PS3 now. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, have you seen speedruns for that game, Lukey? Wild. Option 2, correct? So what did... Hers is weird because, like, hers are weird because you have to not... Her first 4 are all new, too. Like, I know all of the other marriage candidates from Friends of Mineral Town. Interesting. Sounds pretty neat. Starring Geomon. Yeah, it's crazy, yeah. I mean, it should only be, like, not a ton more days of gifting. For real, though, there is a lot of dumb stuff in that game. for reasons. So I'm gonna gift her for like 3 or 4 more days, and then we're just gonna sleep till her birthday. That should be it. That should be close. Like extremely close. I can't believe so this game has a couple other runners, but there's a new Japanese runner for SoSFoMT, and he's going and putting times on the board where we don't have times, and they're like really good times, like a 124 Mary. Like, I don't even know how, because she doesn't leave her house till 10 every day. So he's got to be making recipes for it. I have yet to watch it, but it's got to be something like that. Yeah, even load zones, yeah. It's super weird. No, he's talking about keep sleeping in old small bed. It's the child's bed. What's really nice about this game, though, is that, yeah, regardless of gender, you can still have a kid with your spouse. The Harvest Goddess just comes and grants you a wish for it. It's awesome. It's really neat. Some of the events are different, too, which is cool. Like, it happened earlier, if you guys were watching. Well, I guess you wouldn't see the different event, but doing Rick's Blue Heart event as a girl, he walks you to your house, but if you do it as a boy, you tell him you don't need to be walked all the way home. You'll just walk halfway. Can you turn the baby down? I think you can. Yeah, it is. It is. It's really cool. I think it's going to do really well as an English release. And there's like the dialogue's different for it too. It's really cool. Yeah, I hope so too. How many gifts has it been? It's been 24 plus 16, 40. The female Japanese version of DS in the corner. I might joke to you. Let's just do sunny days for a little bit here. A speedrun? Yeah, he does speedrun Harvest Moon DS. Cute. What I really want to do is I want to do a potpourri gauntlet where I do Back to Nature, then Friends of Mineral Town, then Harvest Moon DS, then SoSFoMT. Like a potpourri gauntlet. I think that'd be pretty neat. Oh, I guess I could do Harvest Moon 64 then too. Right, because she's in that one. Yeah, I forgot starting with Harvest Moon 64. I've actually never played Harvest Moon 64. I think we were talking about this. We were talking in the general chat last night. But yeah, I've never played Harvest Moon 64. I mean, she moves in with you and you have a kid together, so I don't know like the actual translations of a lot of the dialogue. But I'm assuming it's more than just the platonic It's a festival day. What am I doing? This is a weird festival too. Yeah, you get married in a church as well. Let's spam to her birthday. Speaking of chat, sure to check it out. I'm always in there. We're all always in there. So if you ever have a Harvest Moon question, '28, 29. So that's the screen I skip by spamming every time, but I missed it. Join us. Join us. I'm actually saving there. I don't think it can store my Winter 2. Because of Thomas's request. So am I harvesting something in my farm or... Yeah, I am cultivating sticks and stones right now. We're just waiting for those to grow into large sticks and stumps. Or stones and stumps. Yeah, I think, I heard you can speedrun it pretty quick though, too. I don't know if anybody's posted times for it. But I know on PC you can skip cinematics super easily. I wish you could have found the lake mine in the stair glitch in 2003 so we could have had that in this game. That would have been great. You mean the Nick slip? Early lake mine? Alright, so that's her birthday. She's got to be like 3 or 4 chocolates away. Probably like 8 or 9 minutes. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's understood, yeah. Yeah, if we push past like if I'll stop at 150 because otherwise it's just gonna. She's just taking too long. It's that horse race. It was like 12 minutes before horse race was over. Oh, never mind. I lied. We're gonna finish in like a minute and a half here. I really didn't think she was that close. The birthday must have really saved it. We're only gonna be like a minute and a half off world record. Yeah, you can buy those dating items there as well. You can buy multiple of them. You can buy them in stacks. Now it's just sleep till wedding. and we'll get to see same-sex marriage. That'll be pretty cool. 12 a.m. here in Britain. I was up early because you went to the cinema to see Sonic. Oh, I gotta go see Sonic. Yeah, I heard it was a good film. All right, well, we're done right here. Yeah, all right, good night, Lukey. Have a good night. Sleep well. Yeah, that's totally fine. Thanks, everybody, for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning as well. But yeah, good luck on the next run. Whoever's running, I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, that's the end.